Oh, and we did we do at one of the meetings, did we appoint Galen as the chief?
Chair.
Emily said she would do it, right? I forgot who volunteered for chairman.
Gene
Oh,
is.
thank you. I got it even totally wrong.
You were almost there with your next guest, Bill.
Yeah, you get
For sure,
33%
yeah,
change.
I tried to with Galen. He came on first, then you did, so he was punctual, so I figured he was the guy.
Uh,
That's right.
That's like
Gene
must be in a
is the
different time
chairman.
zone.
Mommy's on a work call, baby.
We have a new chair over with Felicia's house.
You're always the chair, right?
Mhm.
Okay, baby. Morning.
Hi,
Morning.
Felicia.
It's our first day of preschool over here, so we're just getting ready.
Excellent.
Boys, can you go downstairs and play, please?
Well, I think we need to wait for the chair, wouldn't you say? Everybody agree on that?
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, maybe we can give her a couple more minutes. I can text her if you want.
I can as well. You're right. Let's see if I have her number.
It's confusing getting in here. You have her, Bill?
I'm looking. I got
Okay,
way late.
I'll text her, Bill. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure I have it.
I got it. Don't worry.
I found it. I
Huh?
got it faster than I am. I found it.
All right. You're texting her?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay. It's confusing after the holiday and who knows what day it is anymore. And it's Tuesday. It's a little confusing.
Just text her.
Okay. Thank you.
Raquel, can you maybe re-email her the invite? Oh, she's coming.
Great.
Perfect. She's just getting on the link. Yeah, so after this, we can go over some stuff because we have until 10 o'clock. And then we have an 11 o'clock with the first select woman. And then we got to decide whether we want to meet with the principals at Brown and Ryerson about
Yeah, what's going on?
if they
What
want
are we cutting?
if they want to get involved.
Okay.
Frank doesn't care, and I don't think either one of them. But I think we should meet with them.
Bill, I'll be in a little after 9 once I drop Wyatt off.
Excellent. Look forward to seeing you.
Yep.
Do you have any idea how hard it's going to be to find someone that's going to do a balancing report for all the schools in the state of Connecticut in the next year? 169 schools.
Well, we did one.
They want it, yeah, every
Updated?
5 years, yeah.
So what did we do on
So we got to get somebody looked in, hooped in here, so it's done by 2025.
Well,
They
we
want a
can't.
full balance report each school to make sure the system's out. But
Good morning, Gene.
Hey, Billy, how are you?
Excellent. You?
Good, thanks.
No, thank you for showing everybody Happy New Year.
I think we'll jump right into it if you guys are good.
Yeah,
Would you like me to call the meeting to order, or would you like to?
you can do it.
All right, call the meeting to order. Raquel, is there any public?
No.
So these are public meetings. We do post them, and they are open to the public. So just wanted everyone to know that. There's a minutes for approval. I don't know if anybody
Any-
has any.
Nope, they're all good.
I
I'll
don't-
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from November 14th, 2023.
Thank you, Emily.
I'll second.
Thank you, Gene. All in favor?
Aye.
Awesome. All
Aye.
right, so they're approved. Any changes, objections, or anything? Oh, great. So old business, we don't have any old business. New business. So I think, and the most important thing is, why don't we introduce this? To my left is Peter Anderson. He is taking over as the facility director. As you know, that I'm going to be here for another 6 months. I'll be working with Pete, but it'll be his show. So from now on, he'll be the man, and I'll be in the back seat if I can, and being quiet. It'll be hard for me to do. But I think
I'm
I
waiting
can
for that. How does that work?
Pete, anything to add?
Nope, looking forward to it.
Okay, so we'll introduce the rest of the players. Everybody knows Charles Warrington up in the right-hand corner on my screen. He's with Colliers. His team is helping us manage this project. Chuck, anything to add?
Yeah, no, happy to see all of you. Of course, we've worked in the past already. Everybody know, I think Blair moved on from Colliers. So I'm going to be jumping back into this one. And with me is Mark Schweitzer. Mark's one of our project managers and senior construction reps. Mark's already doing one of these projects right now in Fairfield with BL, with Jesse. So he's familiar with the team, familiar with this type of scope of work. Mark's a civil engineer license as well. So we're in good hands. So Mark's going to be kind of taking the lead. I'm going to be involved through the whole time, but Mark will be really taking the lead, working with the design team and pushing this through. And we're looking to accelerate the schedule. Frankly, we're going to push this design schedule harder than what we showed before. We've already met with the design team, but we want to push it a little bit harder than what we originally laid out. So I'm sure all of you will want to do that as well. Get this thing going as soon as possible. So,
Mark, anything to add? Mark organized and had our first meeting with BL Company, and also BL Company's handling the Polson one, and Silver Petrocelli's handling the high school rooftop unit replacement. So we have two projects going on. Mark, anything to add from our meeting that you organized?
No, we had the kickoff meeting on the Thursday before Christmas, and we'll be scheduling another meeting with BL and the team shortly. So we will. It's going to be a working group meeting. Get the information that they need to get on the contract documents and get going.
Great. So, and I didn't invite them, and I knew that I didn't, and I didn't really think they needed to come today, because we really just want to introduce everybody where we're going and how we're putting it together, with Peter, sort of taking the lead. I think the next meeting that we have, hopefully we'll have the architects and engineers, and we'll go over the schedule, and we'll go over our plan, so you guys are on the same page and know what's going on. Really, we're in the design and review stage. Both engineering firms, architectural firms have been on site. They've been doing a lot of preliminary work. So, but they're not ready to come forward with, I don't think, any plans. I think that's going to be the next, 3 or 4 months. But I'm very happy that Chuck and Mark are going to try to push the schedule. I think we're a little behind where we'd want to be, but I think we can pick up the pace and bring it along. So that's really what I wanted to tell you today. I wanted to have our first meeting. I wanted you to introduce Peter and sort of tell you what our schedule is. Raquel, can you remind me? I don't know when our next meeting is, to see if it's realistic that we'll have a schedule and more information to update you. So was
It's,
every
February 6th.
February 6th. So that's a month away. I think that we'll have really
Yeah.
good information then. We'll bring the architects and the engineering firms or to give a short update on where they're going with it. Does everybody agree on that?
Agreed.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll have a schedule, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely have a schedule for Polson. And Peter, I think you guys are kind of going solo on Daniel Hand. We're not under contract for Daniel Hand. Of course, we're available if you need,
Yes.
as needed with them. That one should be pretty straightforward, I think. That project's relatively simple, but once I was just gonna kind of make a note, the contracts are with Silver Petroselli. We're just finalizing one with BL. Should have been frankly done before the break. That was my fault. But we'll be sending that to them today for the finalized contract. They're moving already. They're already getting going. It's not holding either one of the firms up. But Bill and Peter, you guys might want to reach out to David Stein to kind of kick that off and get that going as well. So
Thanks for reminding me of that, Chuck. So actually Colliers has a contract with us and is, involved with the Polson one. Chuck is doing little extra services outside the contract, helping us with the high school as needed. So thanks for clarifying that, Chuck. That is a important point that I've neglected to tell everybody about. So great. Does anybody have any questions before we turn it back over to the public?
Billy, could you do since we're not meeting until February, could you just, send an email to the committee, just, as you go through, if you make any progress, just to keep us updated in case anyone asks?
You got it. We'll
Thank you.
We'll definitely do a little summary. Maybe we'll add it to the minutes so you'll have some better information on who's doing what and say put out what we're doing and what the scope is. So
Perfect.
great, no problem.
Perfect.
Happy
yeah,
to do
Jay,
that.
we'll have meeting minutes from our working group from the
Okay.
design. We'll have those available to the committee. Once we get we'll get a standard meeting going on. Anybody can join that. Obviously, you got to avoid a quorum, but if one of you just want to join us, you're always free, of course, to join us in those.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just thinking in terms of just the updates to like the Board of Finance and stuff. And I just want to have some talking points, but I don't need to be part of it.
Yeah.
But thank
And
you.
I think that's great, Chuck. Thank you. We'll send you out the minutes from the last meeting we had just before Christmas too.
Great. Thank you.
No problem. Great point.
And Bill, we
Anybody
might just
else?
want to clarify in our budget, just so we're all refreshed and kind of up to speed. I think everybody knows, but this budget was reduced by the roughly $3,485,000 that we transferred over to the new elementary school. So that the revised budget is just over $18 million. So I just want to kind of remind us all of that, with a construction budget roughly $14.8 million. I think we'll just have to be mindful as we get through the next phase of design and we get the estimates. We're gonna have to take a look at the different parts of this project and to see where everything's kind of falling with that modification. We'll know that once we get to that point and have an idea. So see where their estimates fall with respect to that roughly $15 million. So
Thank you, Chuck. I think the phasing and the budgeting, along with the generator project that isn't totally funded, and the complications with those grants that we're getting, are going to make it a fun project. So anybody have anything else? So anybody from the public, Raquel?
No.
Well, great. With that said, if there's nothing else, take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
And you can always contact me, offline if anybody has any questions. Pete's going to be up to speed, I'm sure, in a day or so, and he can answer them as well. So thank you, everybody. Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the 6th, and we'll update you with the minutes from our working meeting, and we'll keep you in the loop just let me know if you're gonna come so I can tell the other ones they can't.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you.
Have
Thank
a
you.
great day. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Thanks, bye.